Hey y'all, meteorologist Sydney Goldberg here from the First Alert Desk, and it's Monday. It's the start of a new week and a start of a new weather pattern really this week. We started off with some dense fog in areas this morning. Now it's just looking straight up gloomy. The fog is lifted, it's cloudy in the skies. This is a live look outside in our Sky9 camera. This is facing Children's Hospital, a little bit of a gray start to the week. But temperature wise, we started off much warmer compared to Sunday morning. Sunday morning we were in the 30s. Now we started off in the 50s, so that means it's going to make for another warmer afternoon. Very spring-like feel today and really through the rest of the week. So temperature-wise, hopping back up into the 70s, upper 70s today, so it will be on the warmer side. I do think we'll see some more pops of sunshine though later into the afternoon, so we'll keep the clouds really for the first half of the day. Then we'll slowly cool back into the 60s, possibly upper 50s overnight. So it is going to be more of a mild evening and overnight. And with that in mind, the temperatures are staying mild overnight and moisture is continuing to get pumped in. Those winds are coming out of the south. So that means we have to watch for fog potential again overnight tonight and to start tomorrow morning. And that's what the fogcast is showing. This is paused at 8 a.m. So we could see it possibly lingering like we did this morning, lifting by late morning. And it does show widespread dense fog tomorrow morning, so we'll likely see that dense fog advisory get issued again tonight for tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind for the morning commute. And look at our morning temperatures in the 50s. Gone are the really cold temperatures really this week, staying in the upper 50s, dealing with the fog potential tomorrow. And again, I think we'll see that again on Wednesday morning as well. Upper 50s Thursday and Friday. Possibly some low 60s to start by Saturday, and then we get a little bit of a cool down, and that's going to come with our next cold front and also our next storm potential that we'll have to talk about when we get closer to the weekend. But that's a long ways away. It's only Monday, and there are some things happening this weekend, but before that we've got several days to talk about, right? And for us, it's going to be the spring-like conditions, the warmth. I mean, upper 70s is actually running a good bit above normal for this time of year for the month of February. That's actually, each day is about 10 to 12 degrees above normal for this time of year. So definitely warmer through this week, upper 70s by Tuesday and Wednesday, possibly getting close to 80. I mean, I wouldn't rule out that some places get into the low 80s on Thursday and Friday. That's ahead of our next storm system. By Saturday, we're expecting some good rain chances, so that'll cool us off a bit. And behind it, we'll get some cooler area, and so Sunday back to the upper 60s, which is still nice. So here's the moisture meter. We're starting to get some moisture returning. We had some really dry air in place this weekend. We had another cold front move through Saturday morning, but we're slowly going to build that moisture back up in preparation for some good rain chances occurring this weekend, but also we could see some isolated showers by middle and end of the week as well. But as this moisture continues to build, that's where we're going to see an uptick in our rain chances. And also it's just going to feel muggier, especially in the morning time. So I've got us dry today. Don't have to worry about that. Even though it's kind of gloomy and gray outside, I don't think we're going to get any rain. Then same for tomorrow, I think we'll be dry. But then we'll start to introduce some slim rain chances Wednesday and Thursday. And that was because if we go back to our muggy meter, we started to get some good moisture building back in. So with that, isolated rain chances Wednesday and Thursday. We could see a few showers Friday, but that's going to be out ahead of what's going to be our next weather maker by the weekend, and that is on Valentine's Day, Saturday. Right now we got a 50% chance of rain. Really, it's just going to be determining what that timing is going to look like, but as we get closer, we're likely going to knock that percentage up. Then by Sunday, it does look like most of it moves out very early Sunday, so the slim rain chance that we do have on Sunday is going to be very early on the morning. So we're giving you the first alert for the potential for some storms arriving this weekend. And I know it's a busy weekend. We've got Mardi Gras parades here across South Louisiana, and also it's Valentine's Day. Maybe you have some Valentine's evening plans. So we'll take a look at some of the timing. Now remember, this is our long range models, okay? So they're not high resolution, and we're still about 5-6 days out, okay? So keep that in mind. This is going to change. The timing is going to change. On top of that, we're not really seeing a whole lot of model agreement. So I'm just showing you one model, which is one situation scenario that could happen, but it's likely going to change as we get closer. So I have this pause Friday evening, storm system out towards the west in Texas, developing what looks to be some stronger storms and some heavy rain. This pushes eastward by Saturday morning, starting to see some showers moving into South Louisiana. This is Saturday morning. The concern right now with the European model is going to be into the afternoon and evening. So here's 2:30, 3 o'clock, gets closer, heavy rain still out towards the west. Then if we move this into around 9 o'clock, so again, this was through about 3 to 9 o'clock, this is showing some pretty intense rainfall rates. So heavy rain, and also we'll likely see lightning embedded in this. We could even see the potential for some stronger storms. Now that'll get ironed out as we get closer what those threats would look like. But right now it's just something to monitor as we head into Saturday and Sunday. And then it does look like it'll move out by early Sunday. So any parades going on Sunday afternoon, evening should be good to go. Behind that cold front though, we'll get some northerly breezes behind it. So that's going to usher in that cool down that you'll feel on the high temperature by Sunday. So if we look at the rain potential through the week, we're still kind of underneath a ridge, so a lot of the heaviest rain is going to stay up towards the north of us. You can see that where there's a bullseye over North Mississippi and North Alabama, and then that does extend southward as we get closer to the weekend. We could see these rain totals getting higher, but for right now, the next 7 days, so this is from now into next Monday, on average, okay, so this is averaged by the Weather Prediction Center, showing 1.25 inches, 1.75 inches, close to 2 inches for southwestern Mississippi, and then that does decrease the further south you get. So on average, we're looking at 3/4 inch to 1 inch. But again, which we know here with storms, there's localized areas of heavy rainfall that could lead to more than 1 inch, right? But on average is what we're looking at. So decent soaking, but it does look manageable for right now. So as we get closer to the weekend, we'll be able to provide more specific timings, threats, and what that's going to look like for Saturday. But for right now, what it does look like for Friday, for South Downs, that's set to roll Friday evening at 7, I think South Downs will be okay. On the warmer side, in low 70s to start, and then cooling into the mid 60s. And rain chance right now, I've got a 10% that's possible that we could see a spotty shower as that storm system approaches. Again, this could change with the timing of that, but for right now, it does look like Friday evening is going to be okay parade-wise. Now, I know we have parades going on Saturday and on Sunday, so we'll be able to pinpoint that a little bit better as we get closer, but for right now, it's still a very wishy-washy forecast, meaning the timing is going to change. So I don't want to give you those exact numbers right now in anticipation that it's going to change, but it does look like the storm threat is mainly going to be into the afternoon and evening for Saturday right now, is what that's looking like, but again, it could change. But we've got a couple of days of just straight up warmth and fog. Upper 60s again this afternoon into tomorrow. 77 both Tuesday and Wednesday. I think we could make a run at some low 80s Thursday and Friday. Yeah, we got a slim rain chance Thursday and Friday, but I don't think it'll be bothersome. But look at the morning starts too. Upper 50s to 60s are quite mild, so you'll definitely notice that in the morning time. Then as we approach the weekend, we'll be able to nail down the timing, the threats, what that's going to look like for all the events that are taking place on Saturday. That is, of course, Valentine's Day, and also a big parade weekend as we lead up to Mardi Gras next week. All right, in less than an hour, Jeff Morrow will have more details on today, and of course, the latest on what we're tracking that storm threat headed this weekend.
Southern Air of Baton Rouge says no, 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 no interest, no money down, no payments for 12 months on HVAC, plumbing, and electrical services. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.